Hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sharday Jernigan here with lashesinatube.com. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I apply the Serum Foundation, which I absolutely love. I'm obsessed with. It's like the anti-aging queen of foundation. And I'm going to be applying Tulle for underneath my eye area, and I'm going to be doing Velour for the rest of my face. So here we go. So first, before I apply the foundation, I always do a primer, okay? So the primer is gonna help fill in fine lines, wrinkles, and pores, and create that barrier between your skin and your makeup, helping it to like just go on so smooth. So first, I am gonna use a mattifying primer. The reason why I'm using a mattifying primer, there is a regular primer for normal skin and there's a hydrating primer. I use mattifying because the Serum Foundation is a liquid and it's more moisturizing. I find that the mattifying will go ahead and absorb any excess oil on my skin. It just helps it go on really nicely. And say if you get your face gets shiny by the end of the day, that may be an indicator that you need a setting powder or a mattifying primer. Okay, so next I like to use two different foundations, and the reason is because I usually don't use concealer because I find these foundations work so well. I don't use a lot of concealer. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna use Tulle, which is a yellow undertone foundation, and it's light. And then I'm gonna use Velour for the rest of my face, which is also yellow undertone, but it's a little like a shade darker than the Tulle. So first I'm gonna get my kabuki brush, and the kabuki brush has a flat, firm top. Okay, make sure you shake it really well because it can separate, and as you open it there's going to be a little button, and that you can press. Don't get too much because with this foundation a little goes a long way, and if you use too much your face will probably look too greasy. It will be too much. How do I explain that? It's so highly pigmented that you don't need a lot. I just did a tiny drop to go around my eye area, and like I said, I'm using one shade lighter than my foundation just for around my eye area, because I feel like my eyes sometimes tend to get a little bit dark. So I love using a light shade around my eyes, and then I'm gonna go with the shade Velour for the rest. Okay, make sure you shake it really, really good. And it's really incredible because you're gonna find that your skin actually improves as you wear this foundation, because it has skincare and foundation in one. Okay, so what you're doing is you're actually adding skincare on your face, serum specifically, which is very anti-aging. It helps fight against wrinkles, fine lines. And when I remove my makeup, ever since I've been wearing this foundation, I noticed when I remove my makeup, my face actually looks better, okay? Because I know sometimes we wear makeup and we're like, oh, I need to give my face a break from makeup because, you know, it's been clogging my pores and this and that. Well, with this foundation, you're gonna notice that you don't need a break. You don't need a break from your foundation because it's actually helping your skin. And look at how beautiful it applies and how it just blurs fine lines. It blurs pores. And that's the other thing with the mattifying primer. If you have large pores, you're gonna find that you love this because it makes you look absolutely poreless, okay? And so does the foundation. The foundation does incredible. One thing I noticed is, like I said, I don't like my face to have shine by the end of the day. So I always use that mattifying primer, and I always have been using my setting powder. So that way, whatever foundation I applied, it is going to stay put where I applied it. So my favorite ever is the Set and Prime, and the reason is because it has a little cooling effect to it. It feels kind of wet, but I noticed it stays put better than any setting powder I've ever used, and I don't know why, but it works the best. One thing you're gonna notice also with this foundation is it does not crease in your wrinkles. So I don't know if you've ever seen your foundation and you see it crease in your wrinkles and you feel like you have to like rub it in more. This foundation does not do that. If you apply it very heavy and too much, and you're not supposed to, you may see that a tad, but like if you look at mine, that did not happen with this foundation because I applied the correct amount and it does not settle in fine lines. So if you have mature skin, if your skin, if you have a lot of wrinkles and a lot of fine lines, this is the foundation for you, because not only is it gonna help with the wrinkles as you wear it, but it is also going to help blur them and smooth out your skin. It's amazing. You're gonna get so many compliments.